like, oh, is that really what you want to work on?
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. But
What's
then
the number one driver?
oh, always.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
always, always
I wanna hit my driver
And I would say
200.
90% of the time, what I want to do is stick a wedge in their hand and see, like, can they chip it?
Yeah, yeah,
But then, I think I have a nature about me that I can then very quickly change the feel and show them that clearly I understand they're there for a golf lesson, and I'm thrilled that they've chosen me to help them. But the next line of questioning would be, I mean, similarly related. Like, what's your experience been? What are your favorite clubs? What shots are challenging? How long have you been playing? And sometimes, to be completely clear, I'm not even certain why I'm asking those questions. But at the very least, there's an engaging
dialogue.
Yeah, there's a rapport being built, a trust being established.
You're doing your due diligence, and out of those questions, something will come up, right?
Oftentimes there are gems that come up that you then end up structuring lessons around. So there's just a bit of getting to know the player, and then I'll simply ask them, if it's become clear they're there to work on full swing, whether that's a driver or an iron, we'll probably start with an iron.
Yep.
And I try to create a safe space where it's like, hey, this is probably not the typical setting in which you practice, so it's going to feel challenging.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
it is, no problem. Hit 5, 10 golf balls. You're going to hit some left, some right. Maybe you're hitting them perfect. But you won't be able to hide. Even on the perfect ones, I'm going to sort of see movement patterns and what have you. And then from that warm-up, we start talking about what do we need to work on? How can I best help this player?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and like you said, I think you kind of your approach puts people at ease, because even, me meeting you for the first time, I mean, right away, just like, oh yeah, this guy, Will's cool, like, let's get into it. You weren't, well, let's not, you didn't look at my swing and say, well, let's, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop doing that.
Totally.
You just asked questions and you said, well, what do you think? What do you want to do? What do you want? Like, I did say, I hit my driver a few times, and you're like, do you think you need to work on it? And I'm like, and you made me think. I was like, actually, no, I don't need to work on it. It's fine on the course. I get through. If anything, like a humble brag is I'm too far, right?
Right.
On courses,
you
I hit too
mentioned
far.
that. You're like, I don't get to use my driver for the first 4 holes at the certain golf
yeah,
course.
at certain courses.
Yeah.
And you made me realize, no, I don't need to work on that, because I'm okay. I can get through a round with my driver. It's around the greens. It's the wedges. It's so.
That
and that
be...
question, it was like, I hit the driver 3 times. I'm like, no, you're right. Let's put that away.